Alright guys, and we're back with another episode of Shoshone Empires. Unfortunately last time we did not capture Venice as I promised. We've gone ahead and laid down the framework for it. We're going to build these roads up to the city to make it a little easier to move in. We've gone ahead and planted down a fort for some quick regen near the area, and we'll just do the best we can. We're continuing to beeline plastics, which we've now gotten down to. I've gotten down to about 7 turns after doing a little bit of micro. Last time, actually, so one of the original motivations for taking Venice was, number one, I don't want them to just be this puny little civ that denounces me all game. And they got a nice city, and they got 3 wonders, and they have a lot of tourism right now, so I was thinking I could steal that to kind of shore up my own tourism. However, and I also want to get them before they pick an ideology. However, we just had our big friend, the Ethiopians, go order with us, and so we're now completely content. We got 2 influential order people with us. We might possibly become uncontent again if Spain picks another one, but Korea, Mongolia, like, everyone started to go order here at the end, so, like, I think we'll honestly be pretty good. I think I can take my time with Venice again. I know you guys really want me to take it down quickly, but I don't think it's worth losing these guys that I put so many levels into, especially the guys that are so close to logistics, like this one. Look, I'm going to have logistics in like just a couple bits. This guy as well. And these guys have almost got blitz. That's going to be pretty useful later for upgrades. So I was thinking about possibly going ahead and waiting all the way until artillery, because those are coming up real close. So my option would be I either will have to sacrifice about 5 to 6 units to take Venice. And it's hard to control when they're all kind of around the same. It's hard to control with musketmen and crossbows and stuff coming out of the city which guy he targets. So there's a high chance I'll lose someone I care about. But we will be getting dynamite in like 12 turns, and we're not really in a hurry. So I might honestly hold on to do that. I'll do a little bit of a skirmish with the city to see if I can get close. I'm going to go ahead and also send some horse around to check the back, but I think from the little bit I've seen, he's got like 3 crossbowmen just sitting back here, so it is a very well garrisoned city. Got a castle, got lots of defense, got frigates off the coast. It might just be safer to upgrade to artillery here. It's going to cost me about 140 to get these guys to artillery, but I think I can get that money with our new order friends. We should be able to find a way to do that. So we'll see. I'll figure that out. But as you noticed last time, the worrisome Great Prophet has moved right up next to our holy city, and we've been trying to keep him from exploring all game. Because I just didn't want to take the risk. He has been our friend for an extremely long time. He's now order. There's a chance he'll just pass this city by, because sometimes they just use their Great Prophets to explore, and that could have been all he's trying to do the whole time, but I wasn't willing to take the risk back when my empire was pretty fragile and our religion not well established, so that was kind of the idea. But we'll see. So, I'd like to topple Venice, but I also want to do it in a safe way. Also, there's a few complications. In order to safely capture most of the works, I have to have enough bonus unfilled buildings around my empire that the works can be transferred, because there's a pretty high chance that cultural buildings will get destroyed. I think at this time I actually only have... Yeah, I only have like 2 amphitheaters, so if I really want to take over Venice, I should probably build the opera halls as well, and 1 museum. That would be the safest thing to do. So that's another reason to wait up, because we'll probably lose about half the works if we don't. It will basically only keep the ones that are in the Great Wonders slots, or the rest will get destroyed if you aren't careful. So that's another thing to think about. But anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Let's see, what did we do with our spies last time? Are they set up? Yeah, so they're basically rigging all of the cultural guys. We're trying to keep our culture high from cultural city-states. Wow, like half of it is cultural city-states. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and transition the turn, and we'll talk a little bit while all this stuff happens. Yeah, we're friends. Don't bomb my holy city. Don't bomb the holy city. Okay, so he did not bomb the holy city. That's a good sign. Okay. I think he would have done it as soon as he could if he was gonna do it, so... See, that's a good... So I noticed this. Everyone in the world has denounced Solomon, so we're probably just going to do the same thing. I'm not going to go to war with him because Venice is pretty vulnerable to attack from, I'm sure, the huge navy he has up here in the Northern Sea. So I just don't really want to be bothered. Yep, I'll defeat it again. No one likes you. Yep. Alright, so, long-term roll of the game, it's about turn 225. We'll finally be getting our first research labs up around like 235 maybe if we have the money, or a little later. That's a little on the late side for me, but honestly, like, we're not going to have a problem winning this game as long as we can keep ourselves from getting wiped out in a late game attack. And if people keep choosing order and being our friends, I honestly think I got the game. I don't think there's a way I'm going to lose, because it'll be just too easy to keep everyone mad at Ottomans and space out. And that's probably exactly how the game is going to go. It'll be faster or shorter based on how well I play the game. And there's some things you can do to accelerate along the end. You want to bring in extra scientists as quickly as possible, stuff like that. Okay, we need to chop this so that this can be worked on. This guy was... Yeah, let's do that, actually. Yeah, I think that's better than another research lab there. So that'll protect that from enemy archaeologists, because they actually do have the chance to be able to get through there. Okay, so this guy is going to go somewhere. I think I've got people heading for this one already. Yep. In there. I don't want to pick up any artifacts yet because I don't have any museums. Okay, so if we send a worker over here and chop this should get picked up no time soon. Okay, so we're going to have to buy that. Yeah, most of the rest of the stuff is sort of outside of borders. How long until this one's picked up? 32 as well. At least that one's not in danger, though. So yeah, this is pretty much the only one I see that's left and close. I think the rest are being worked on. One. See, that one's already transferred. Yeah, both of these are being worked on. Okay. So we're pretty good. What about out here? So maybe we actually will send this guy up to pick up an artifact, and then we'll just have to try to time a museum to work out for that. Okay, so that reminds me. Let's not build a cannon like right here. Let's go ahead and change this. Let's get one opera house just in case he has some works of music, and then we'll go straight for museum afterwards. And I think I'll do that in both of these border cities that I've been increasing the culture on. Okay. Yeah, bank would be very nice, but again, let's go ahead and switch over. Let's get the opera house, and then maybe then we'll see what we do next. This city's still finishing its science building, so that's fine. It actually doesn't have much else it could do. Stock exchanges. That's all fine. Okay, I think that's probably pretty good. Yeah, everything else is kind of still in the middle working on critical things. Alright, so Goshen City has people to bombard. Bye-bye. Let's back out a little bit. I hate this field view. Alright. Okay, so I think I've kind of hit the end of my exploring days. We could probably still slip around the ocean this direction. Explore that little offshoot of island before we disband him. Alright. Oh yes, that hasn't been picked up yet, so we're going to move. Okay. So, Venice. What to do? We're going ahead and actually already building some roads here. This doubles as useful because it sometimes baits. Yeah, I was right. Look at this garrison. So this is why I was taking so much damage moving here, because he can get like several crossbow shots on me. So even though he's got the tech advantage, it gives them problems. But it gives this cannon some XP. Yeah, so let's go ahead and let's just cycle these guys out for some XP. He shouldn't be able to... Actually, frigate. Okay, so he actually might be able to. Yeah, let's move this guy here. Then at least if he comes in for me, he's going to have to move his frigate close enough to get attacked by me, and I'd like to take out that frigate. This pikeman can stay as is. We're going to head and move this cannon. I want to be able to set it up on the hill from the road. So we'll maybe build... So let's see, we got a road here, here. So we'll need a road here as well. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, and I think I'm fine to kind of hang back around here. This guy, so if the crossbow is silly enough to allow me close range, I can take him out. Let's go ahead and get the road here built. We need one around here. This guy can head down. Okay, so that's set up pretty well. We're going to keep playing our cards pretty conservatively here. And most likely we'll end up waiting for artillery, just because I am not willing to to wait that long. Okay. Well, it's just quite a bit of risk associated with going straight for it right now. Alright, so are there any city-states that have artifacts I can pick up as well? That's something I need to think about. Not really. I think they've all been picked up by now. So mostly this is just going to be cultural sites for me, it appears. Okay, so I guess I can mark this so it isn't taken by someone else, though. So that'll work. Okay. And this guy... Yeah, let's go ahead and move our swarm of scientists up. Our Pathfinder dude, all that. It appears that he's friendly, but I'm still going to go ahead and give him a little bit of an escort just to make sure he don't try anything funny. Alright. Looks good. Oh, okay, so we got a nice mine going down. Let's do another one. Okay, so this guy, I think I remembered that I found a pretty good thing for him to do, so yeah, to explore this area. Biblos went to war with me. That's weird. Okay, so that must have been Venetian, and then they stole away the ally. Wonder if there's anyone else like that. I mean, look, we should probably fix that real quick, if there is. Okay. Can't. So just the one then, I guess. Okay. So he's got 2 permanent allies and 1 was lost. Let's go ahead and... So if I recall, this guy actually... wanted a religion? Is that right? Plus? Nope, that quest is lost because of the stupid war. Okay. So we'll keep doing what we were doing. We'll keep hiking. Alright, what did we lose here? Offensive pacts. About to lose some cultural city-states. That's cool. Okay, looks good. Let's move on to the next. Alrighty. Yeah, everyone wants me to declare war on him. Oh, that's right, I need to denounce him to make everyone happy. That'll make people less likely to target me. Yep, he's being a friend. Okay, there we go. Frigate decided to target my pikemen, it appears, instead of normal stuff. Okay. Are you kidding me? No. He always offers me like the worst deals I've ever seen. Like 4 gold per turn. Yeah, so the only wild card left is Spain. Venice hasn't chosen an ideology, but it don't matter what they choose because they're going to get wiped out soon. And if it looks like I can get a vulnerable spot after the roads, I may go ahead and assault with cannons. I just need to get that road network down because that's going to help quite a bit in mobility, getting my guys in and out. And everyone wants that war. That's good. That means that most of the world's going to be distracted. So that's a good thing for us. Isle. It's another cultural. We're just keeping friends. We can't compete in the in the big races. All right, so we got another. What's this? Oh, of course. It's always complaining about that. All right, so our happiness has fallen a little bit. Did we lose some city-states, maybe? No, we probably just grew a little bit. Okay. All right, let's send our good guy up. I love those guys. I need to upgrade a few more. Okay. This will work out. And that guy can take care of that. Okay, Temoa. What are our current routes right now? Food and gold. What's available? I think we were probably sending this to Madrid for a lot of gold. We do need the gold to upgrade our cannons once we finally get them. Yeah, that's still too much to give up at this point, because our economy is going to keep slipping a little bit. It'd be nice to send a growth route with it, but I think we're good as we are at this moment. Did we just send our guy off into some strange place? Yep. Stuff that. Okay. Get that down. Alright, so this is an artist. Let's go ahead and trigger a golden age. Get that sweet gold. Alright, and I'm going to go around and make sure we're working the necessary gold spots to get the most out of this golden age, okay? You guys have seen me do this before. Basically, you just want to make sure that most of these spots are being worked. I think at least the way my empire's been, that they all have been. Yeah, it looks like most of them are. Let's go ahead and check Timoak to make sure, though. Yeah, our hospitals are coming through. I'm trying to time hospitals with plastics, and that seems to be still working well. So we're getting all the gold here. Here's so. All right, great. Get that cheaper opera house. That'll be good. Okay, stuff is looking good. Just got one more. Oh yeah, already had that guy in the way. That works out well. We need to get a museum down to get the work from both of these things here. Let's go ahead and get that started. Alright, so this guy's attacking our pikemen. We could let him do that, or we could try to lure him in close to finish him off. Man, Mongols are really kind of interested in this war. They're just kind of like bystanders. Let's see. If we stay, the pikemen will probably finish us. Okay. Yeah, quite a bit of these guys out here. Okay. So we should have a road there. Yep, let's build just doubling the roads all the way up here. I think that's the way to go. Let's go ahead and get one road on this hill as well. That one around. Yeah, doesn't appear to be. Okay. Let's get our health back. And then we'll go ahead and transition on to the next turn. I'm going to try to make this a little more rapid, because we're basically just kind of waiting and growing at this point, so there's not a lot to it. Okay, this worker. Yeah, Duckwater could use some more food tiles. Actually, this guy could maybe go a little farther up. Now that I think about it. Alright, next turn. Yeah, another thing about capturing Venice, we don't actually currently have the happiness to capture Venice. So that's something we'll have to watch for. Oh yeah, we need to pull this guy back. Let's go ahead and cycle him out. I might give these guys cover just to so that they act as better bait. Yeah, that might be a smart thing to do. Alright, cool. Now let's pull this guy out as well. Alright, next turn. Sure thing, bud. Let's do it. Trying to bait his frigate to come in. Yeah, I won't be doing much more conquest, which means my rifles will mainly be meat shields. By that I mean they'll just be for soaking up fire. Because of that, cover might actually be the best early promo on them. Now that I think about it. This con, huh? Interesting. Oh, he needs to get influential on us as well. Maybe I should give him open borders. Most of my sites have archaeologists on them now, so as long as I'm careful about this last one over here, we should be good. And the Ottoman's turn is always so slow. Very entertaining. Oh, we still forgot to denounce them. We need to do that. There we go. Okay. So this guy's got a promo. Let's give him some cover. And fortify. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. I actually don't really want to move on in these hills. That puts me in range. Makes his hilled crossbows a little too useful, in my opinion. So we actually, let's cycle our guys back down this way. Oh, not that way, please. Okay. Okay. Go in there, check that out. Ah, yes. Okay, so we're going to denounce the Ottomans. We're going to get open borders with the Mongols because we're both order civs. Let's go ahead and try to improve relations with him. Get him to be influential over us for a little bit more ideological protection. Let's see. Ooh. That's interesting. What are you up to? Right. We can actually hit these guys now. That's fun. We were probably running this as a growth route, though, weren't we? Yeah, we were. Anyone plunging in food now? Not really. Maybe we should grow Tamalak. I recall that actually it was being real slow. Yeah, let's grow them. I think that's the best thing to do. Get them some extra food plus hospital. That'll make up for the fact that they're in so much plains and working heavy gold tiles. Alright, sounds good. So once we start the attack, I want to have these horses ready to strike at crossbows that try to move into position. Just in case they try anything funny. Okay. Go there next. Anything? Wow, not a lot happened this time. Oh, we just lost culture for Brussels. We should be rigging Brussels soon. I think they were on our list. Oh, it's going to be a while though. Well, they'll come back eventually, and we don't have the gold to worry about them right now. So let's go ahead and transition on to next turn. Oh, what is that? There we go. It's another ancient era guy. Perfect. Let's go ahead and make sure that's worked then. Ooh, okay. That's gonna nerf my growth just a tiny bit. Actually, well, not until next time. Good thing we fed it. There we go. Get some of our stuff back. Another ancient. Yeah, we're getting lucky with these sites. There we are. So that should fill in this gap, finally. Ugly gap that's been in our territory for so long, finally. Go ahead and finish that. Alright, perfect. And then I'll build a road here. That should be quite enough room to just move them quickly through. I might want one here too, so I can rotate out, actually. Yeah. Alright, next turn. Let's see how well this cover works. Yeah, pretty good. That guy might actually last 2 shots then. Yep. Open borders and ideologies finally healed the rift with the Mongols. Good, because that was the last uncertain neighbor there. Ooh. That's about in the city. Okay, so where did his frigate go? I figured it'd come into the city to take a shot at me, but it didn't. Here comes the long Mongol's turn again. Yeah, the Golden Age was very well timed. We're finally getting a bunch of gold. In fact, we might, with our discounts, we might be able to find a way to borrow money to quick buy a research lab and maybe like Helm's Deep. That'd be good. The quicker we can get those up, the better. In the big cities. Yeah, I think from the way we're going, we're going to definitely finish launch the ship before 300. That may sound a little late to you more experienced players, but keep in mind that we're playing on a huge world. You get that pretty hefty 20% tech increase in costs. So 300 is not too bad. I think the quickest I've done a huge map before in past experiments was around 265, but that was a much more optimal game with this, and I wasn't playing nearly as casually. So, also with the Celts, that with their happiness, it's much easier to keep growing. So, not really a fair comparison there. All right. So we definitely need to cycle this guy back out. We could maybe get this guy up to logistics. Yeah, that might work. Oh, come on. There you go. The war infantries are 200. That's a bummer. It'd be nice, really nice to get some great war infantries. Alright, the rest of these guys can just hang out for now. Yeah, we need these guys that we're going to use as bait, I think. To be farther back, and then we'll have our cannons while we can quickly move them in and out. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. We'll have our horse up here for rushing in if we need to. Let's hang out. Maybe he'll take a pot shot at us. Alright. Looks good. Okay. Alright, that should work. Yeah, it looks like he's just wanting to explore our territory. He probably hasn't known what it looks like for most of the game because we haven't let him in. So I'm fine with that. Hopefully I'm not wrong and he doesn't suddenly do something annoying, but I think getting open borders with the Mongols might actually really help us here. Alright, let's head back out into the blue. Did anything grow that we can need to micro a little bit? That's fine. We turned them on growth, so we can do this a little less. Let's see what this is working now. Yeah, so it's starting to work ocean tiles. That was a good catch to find. So we'll start working both of the university slots instead. Let's see, could go for hospital, could go for public school. It's got quite a little bit of science here, actually. Actually, how much is could get another archaeologist. An ironclad would be nice. Yeah, let's get an ironclad actually and go around the coast with that. It'd be nice to have one nice boat. Let's see. So let's put actually back that. So that'd be a 7-turn ironclad. Yeah, that's a honestly. I'd be a little quicker at finishing the game if I didn't do that and went for straight public schools and things instead. But yeah, who cares? Yeah, so that seems like the optimal order. Yeah, we're definitely running out of luxuries and things to do, so I need to check that again. Alright, let's check out this place. What the? Why is my worker deployed way over here? I must mess something up. Let's at least explore a little bit more as we head back. So that's a road now. Cool. 2-turn roads. Yep, should work well. So that's 4 and 4 now, I think, if I recall. Yep, 4 and 4. Okay, so we're gonna have to stop them and just kind of sleep on the spots until we get our museum here. That'll be fine though. All right, moving on. Wow, 40 damage from the city to Gatlings. Yep, that's pretty hefty. If we can get them all to have logistics, that'll be a lot more damage when we first move in, though. And then we'll just have to keep giving them weaker other things to attack. Like maybe my 2 pikemen that aren't level 3 promoted. I think I'll sacrifice them first. Alright, what's going on here? Some sort of announcements. Well, let me see. Alright. Oh, it's the Ottoman's turn again, of course. Happens every time. Hello? I'm actually surprised it hasn't been worse than this with all the tons of units I've seen as I've been moving my scouts around people's territory. If people don't have a war soon, it's going to get laggier and laggier. One of the downsides of a huge world, I guess. We already have our own aluminum, so that's not a bad deal. I can keep buying his aluminum. We need them for space parts eventually anyway. 3 for 2 maybe? Yeah, there we go. Keep a little bit of extra on hand. I think we've used up a few more. Oh, there we go. Looks like a coalition's finally starting without my encouragement. Ooh. It's a long between turn. Alright, so his ships are moving into the city. Yep, there we go. Logistics. I tend to take logistics over range first because double attacking wears down cities faster and it's double experience. So I tend to find it a little more useful for myself, but that is a personal opinion. Let's see if I can't get range on this guy, that'd be nice. Then this guy will be at least the 1 artillery. Set him up there. right. So we already got roads and roads. Let's go ahead and put one more road here, maybe. For cycling out, that'd be good. All right, cool. Okay, I can start sleeping again. Should be good. All right, cool. That's about 30 minutes. So I guess we'll go ahead and call it a day. Well, just a bit of busy work.